Hi everyone. Yeah, yesterday I did obviously my vinyls, didn't I? Video, and I said that I wouldn't probably do a video for a while, whatnot. I know today obviously this is like the bank holiday weekend and stuff, but I've not had a lot really going on to be fair now. Probably because of money circumstances of what I put on my comments yesterday. I've got three coming now instead of a few. But yeah, them ones obviously they're coming and they were quite pricey, so you could probably tell which ones you'd probably think would be the ones coming. Um, but I've had them before, literally in the past, and like I said, I regretted getting rid of them. So yeah, my next obviously lot would be like next month. I'm hoping, depending what it's going to be like, because my house may be moving out and stuff as well, because I have housemates that move in to help with rent and stuff because I live in my own house that I rent. Um, no, don't need to know my life story. But yeah, it's only just because of circumstances, because of struggles. So having to find somebody at the moment as well. Again, when the next one's left, when she's gone. Sorry. But yeah. Other than that, on the subject, that's it. Today's video is obviously going to be about just the singles, DVDs, and CDs and stuff. I did do a video the other day that I recorded, uploaded, and everything on a CD, and I thought, I don't really want to be doing like every single videos of CD separate, so I might just do it as like an updated video each time as well instead. That would probably be much more better than just keeping all these separate videos on each vinyl on its own, in it, or each CDs on its own, DVDs as well, and that would probably take up a lot of time more. If I do an updated one, I could do like an updated, like a long sort of video and stuff or something with whatever's done. But I'd do them like spaced out over probably once a month, I'd say, and stuff for a few months and whatnot. I would do obviously other bands as well and stuff, before that, so I wouldn't keep covering just the same music all the time, because I don't just buy Paula records, of course. I buy other favorite music I like as well. So I'll be doing them ones and stuff. I'd probably say like I'd probably do them as with records, all the bands like a separate sort of thing, and then I do like just if I've got a load of sort of, say for instance, a lot of a band and stuff. I do them ones as well. Sorry, I'm going to turn my TV down because all you can probably hear at the moment is The Simpsons, and that's a bit probably too loud rather than hear my voice. But yeah, other than that, I'll go on to singles first, which I was trying to do the other day, and this one is obviously, of course, Out of Thinking, as well as one. This one is quite a good one. It's got on it Out of Thinking, Sexy Sadie, and Sunflowers one, and whatnot. It's a good final, to be fair. These obviously I brought years back, 7-inch ones and stuff. They are quite cool ones, to be fair. Some of these are easy to get, nowadays, and then you can get some really like proper hard ones still. I haven't got any of the hard ones, I don't think. I might have some of the hard ones, I don't know, but we'll see which one is with the rare ones. The next one is obviously, of course, Paula's Changing Man's one. That's probably the wrong way around. Yeah, that's Paula's Changing Man's one. This one obviously it's got like, I'd rather go blind. It's a new day, baby. It didn't hurt. Didn't mean to hurt you. That's it. But yeah, that's literally that one. And I can't really get a record out because it's more from the side, so I'm not going to try and attempt to do that. Next ones after this was Here's the Good News, which is an amazing one, of course, and you definitely would know where that's from. It had on it Super Leaked Stoned as well, which I believe is definitely one of the one of the songs on the tracks from Wild. Oh, sorry, I forgot to circle my finals to get to the name again. That one was Will of the People. That was it. I think it was on that one. I think that's one of the songs on there. But yeah, I think that is definitely the same one. But I'm not 100% sure if it was or not. And obviously you can tell which album this is from, of course, As Is Now. That's the reason why I brought this, because I know As Is Now is like quite rare to get nowadays, and it's quite expensive as well. Let's face it. I will show you better because it's got like an inside to this one as well, which is really good. It's got that and inside it. It has the lyrics, I think, to Here's the Good News. I think that's the lyrics for it. And then yeah, there's the record inside and stuff, as you can see. But yeah, this one was really good. This cost me $5.99 from Flashback Records. So they did actually have back then like some really good ones like this. And I spotted it and I thought, well, definitely not. Definitely, yeah, I'm definitely not like, you know, leaving that, because this record could become like could become quite rare in the future, innit? So I went for it for one. The next one is obviously, of course, Paul Weller, Come On Let's Go. Another good song again from As Is Now. It's got Golden Leaves as well that came with it. Again, as you can tell, maybe if you saw the front-ish brief, it's literally cost me $5.99 from Flashback Records, which again was quite good back then. Nowadays, you're probably like talking more in it, what they would be charging you somewhere if you saw it, because you know prices now ridiculous. Inside, it's not got any lyrics because I haven't looked at my records for a while now. It's got no lyrics inside it, it's like blank, and it's got a little one-way road sign on the side, which is quite good. This didn't come with a finger sleeve, which is a bit of a weird thing. I thought it did come with it and it doesn't. But yeah, didn't include the sleeve inside it, so I've kind of got the record inside that without nothing in it, which isn't helpful. But yeah, I think my video started to drag on now, so apologies if it's going a bit too quick, and you know, I'm slowing down on time-wise with all these. The next one is obviously this Old Town, which cost me a tenner. This again is actually quite rare nowadays, because I looked recently last night on Discogs, and I think somebody was charging like $24.99 for this. So I was lucky to get this one as a rarity. I think this one came from, it wasn't Flashback Records, but people might know where I mean. I always forget the name of it because I've not been to London record stores for yonks now. There's Sister Ray, and then opposite side of the road there's another record store there, and I think that's the one where it came from. I forget that one. In there they also do some rarities, because I've seen it in the past, you know, but like I said, I've not been in London's record store for yonks now. This one's obviously got Each New Morning, Black River, but the main song on it is obviously, of course, This Old Town, this one, which is on that side. Black River, we all know, is coming from 22 Dreams. Next one, which I just mentioned that name, but this one is Paul Weller, All Wanna Do Is With You. That's got that one on that, and then obviously on the other side was Pretty Flamingo, that's it, sorry, acoustic, which is, you know, a very good one, to be fair. This one, I don't know whereabouts I got this from, but I was definitely down London on that, because I bought tons of them from down London years back, and I was just surprised of seeing them, so I didn't leave the opportunity out at all. This next one is Have You Made Up Your Mind, which is another good, quiet one. This again is from 22 Rooms. And then you got Rip Up the Pages, which was the link, I can't really say that, something Mob Mix or something on it. Yeah, it's another good album, to be fair. I've not really played these for yonks, some of these songs on it. You know, these have been collecting dust and everything now, I can tell. But they've still been kept in perfect condition as well. I know that for a fact, because, you know, I've never ever wanted any of these records to go and, yeah, get broken and all that. Next one is obviously Fast Car, Slow Traffic. We all know which album that must be from. I guess. Yeah, I'm joking. If you don't know, it's from Wake Up the Nation, of course. On the back of it, I also had the Primal Scream remix. I think it was a remix of, yeah, Fast Car, Slow Traffic. It has a number on the back here, which is like they're right in the corner. My camera's not brilliant, so sometimes I can't really show it up close. It's 3273, so I don't know if it's like a limited sort of press one, you know, with numbered wires and stuff. Don't think this is doubled. This has got obviously the thing inside here, which is more handy. And oh, I've only just realised down the freaking line, because I haven't looked at my records so young. This one, which I think was only the version they did it, is that. It's the white colour one, and this could be quite rare to get nowadays as well. So yeah, I'm surprised that I have just only found out this is the one. Literally, I think there was an only standard version as well of this, but yeah, white colour one. This will be probably worth like quite a bit of money now to get. Like I said, nowadays if I found this and stuff, even this colour, could probably be talking like $24.99, maybe even 30 in some record shops, 35 even. Who knows? Because you know, colour ones they charge you ridiculous prices. I think, like I mentioned in my last video, I said about Soul Wanderings one. I think it must have been just that colour, and Rising Up Steam. I think it was when it wasn't. I can't remember, something like that. Wasn't it from the '66 album? And yeah, that was the red one. One at Record Store Day. I see that down in Gloucester, and that was like 35 they were charging. I didn't have any decent money at the time, so I couldn't buy it. And I thought, what's the point in buying it? Because maybe I might see it in Disclosure somewhere else, you know, and get it cheaper. And I have recently. I saw it last night again. I go into Disclosures and I've seen it for $24.99, But at the moment, I'm not buying all mainly the singles at the moment. I'm trying to go for the albums first, then singles will be more my last priority because they're more cheaper, aren't they? So the more expensive ones I get out of the way. The next one, obviously, of course, is Fire Torch Burn the Plans. Again, Paul Weller. On the back as well, it has got Pieces of a Dream, which is, I think it says here, live from the BBC Theatre. So I think it's a live version. Funny enough, there is another version, but that is very expensive and hard to get nowadays. I see it come up last night, and I was like, what? And somebody was charging like, yeah, 100 and something pounds for it, and I thought, nah, I wouldn't pay 100 and something pounds just for a single like that. I thought, nah. Even if it's limited, you know, and can't get it anymore and all that sort of thing, I thought, nah, I wouldn't go for it, because, you know, if I've got this version, what's the point in going and buy a different version or something, you know, a rare edition and this and that, and paying 100 and something pounds just for it? I thought, nah, I'll just go for this. Obviously, what I've got years back, it's better than nothing, isn't it? We all know, obviously, again, this is from Wake Up the Nation, which I might just mention, but probably forgotten. But yeah, it's a very good vinyl, to be fair. These ones I've had for so many years now. When I was literally going hunting on hunting, like on record hunts. But yeah, that was mainly down, like I say, London. The next one's obviously, of course, Paul Weller, The Attic. We definitely must know what this is from as well. But if you don't, again, it's from Sonic Kicks. It's called, and it's another amazing one. It's got The Attic on the back of it, and then it's got We Got a Lot. This I know definitely wasn't from. Excuse me, it wasn't from London. This was on Discogs. I can't remember how much I paid when I saw it on Discogs that time, because I think I was trying to get hold of it, and I was like, oh, I can't find it. So I thought, oh, I'll just go on Discogs and get it. I think it might even come from another country. I don't even know, to be fair, because I don't keep up with, you know, my old Discogs account, because that one's probably long gone. But yeah, this one is also, which is another rarity, a white one. Another white colour, which is good. It has some like signs of wear on it, but I think that's only when I played it in the past, might have been. But if not, then, you know, it might be just the fact that whoever's the last person who had it before me and stuff used it, and it's probably worn out in time, you know, from when they've had it. I don't know for certain, but it varies, doesn't it? Hot. But yeah, this one's a very good one. The Attics one, it's a nice one. And yeah, We Got a Lot is obviously, again, I think was on the We're the People's album, so I think that's been added on there. And it also came out, which I showed you yesterday, Dragonflies one, wasn't it? The big version and the limited number one. But yeah, mentioning that, we've also got, yeah, Dragonfly, the actual song, which again is from, you know, Sonic Kicks. Back on that has Portal to the Past, which again was on that pink one, and also We're the People's album, I think. I'm not too sure. Some of the songs might not be on there, but I can't keep up with what tracks were on it and not. This one obviously is another nice one as well. Again, I must have got this with Discogs, because there's no chance I would have seen this more in the shop. But it's a clear one, and it is really good. You know, these ones I'd never ever would get rid of, because, you know, these probably nowadays, like I said, you know, if I go on Discogs or something, I don't know how much people are charging, but they could be mental prices now, for all I know, or the same for what I paid them years back. If you see them in probably record shops, they're going to be charging you stupid prices like 40 something pounds for something like this. It wouldn't surprise me, because of, you know, the colour and rarity, and I wouldn't be paying 40 something pounds if I was just buying these. But lucky I brought them years back, like I said, and yeah, never would get rid of them. The next one after this is, of course, When Your Garden's Overgrown. I can't sadly open it, because this sleeve is like, well, covery thing on it is that, so if I do all that, then I'm going to have to try and get it back in again, it won't be as easy. I think this is a blue version one, so it's a blue vinyl inside it. It's a very nice one. It's When Your Garden's Overgrown, where lay down your weary burden. That was it. That was again on that big Dragonflies one, but you know, that, I think all these came out before that was even released, to be fair. So yeah. Next one we've got is, of course, That's Dangerous Age, which again, these are all from Sonic Kicks, as we know of. This also had on the B side, which is more like, you know, Is Dangerous Age, Matt Helder's Arctic Acid Monkeys, a remix. This one has seen a bit better days, but I think must have got this from Discogs. It might not be Discogs, it could have been from when I went to London, I'm not sure, because some of these was London and some of them was Discogs. This one's just a black standard one, as you could probably see through it anyway. I'm not going to get it out, because it's not really, you know, point in showing it. Yeah, it's that colour one, but I think they've also have got That Dangerous Age one. I think they might have it in a different colour, I'm not sure, because I've never seen that one, but I don't know what colour it was. I think there is a colour version of this one, but I never brought it back then. I think it might have been because it was expensive, and it wouldn't surprise me now if it's still around, it would be more expensive. So who knows, you know, either way. The next one, which I'm kind of skipping on albums here, but we know Kind Revolution, of course, Wu Mama. Now, this one is another rarity nowadays because Wu Mama was quite a rarity to get, I think, and I think, I've got it. On the back of this one was this actual track called I've Never Found a Girl to Love Me Like You Do. It's polyphone as well, so I think might have been when they started introducing, I'm not sure, or it could have been way before, I don't know, because I've got another one I'll show you in a minute, even before this. This has got so much hairs and dust on it, which is not helpful. It's like that practically, so you can tell like that's similar to like True Means' album, and I think it was on that Polyphonous label and stuff, I swear, and also Wusa Mama's one, which I of course have got, that album Wusa Mama. Wusa Mama? The song Wusa Mama, sorry, I'm saying Wusa Mama because I'm thinking it's the same. Kind of Revolution, that's it, the album, but yeah. This one, of course, I'd skip till I show the last one because there's no point really. This is obviously another rarity, and nowadays this is like people are charging £100 for this. I was super lucky because I got these when it first came out, and I was really happy to get it. It has got polyphony on the back, so it might have actually been around even Saturn's pattern, maybe onwards. Who knows? This has got the singles like I can't remember all the singles that was in this. I think it was Going My Way, ones, things like that. Saturn's pattern, of course. Phonics, I think, was one of them. Yes, these are obviously a good in as well. I haven't opened some of them in there. I'm not going to go and try and open it to show everybody, so I apologise if you would say you wanted to see it, but yeah. It's got a little plectrum in there as well that came with it. It's got like a sticker. It's got all the like picture cards of Weller as well and stuff. I think there's like a lyric sheet as well that come with them. I'm not too sure. There is somebody that has listed one on, I think it was Discourages recently I've seen as well, which was like £100 or something they're charging for it. If you go on that, or it might have been eBay, you will see better pictures, and I'll show you. Say if you was like of interest of seeing that one more better. And yeah, what I showed you the other day, of course, when I was down Manchester and stuff, and brought this. We all know which one this is going to be. This is the live one, and that the one, and it's obviously the record store days from this year, so it's more a recent one for me. It's got obviously When Your Garden's Overgrown, and it had Boy About Town. This was $16.99, as you can imagine now, brand new $16.99. Back then I'd probably pay like £10 maybe, I don't know, record store days ones were probably cheaper, or it might have been $12.99, I'm not too sure. But yeah, the only other thing is like there is other ones that I definitely wanted to try and get and needing to get. I did have some other ones, but I've not seen daylight of them because I think they're at my parents', and I think a few of them, if I remember my mind properly, I think one of them was definitely Leafy's Mysteries one, but I've not seen daylight of it. I don't think I had Written in the Stars one. Was it Written in the Stars one? Yeah, Written in the Stars one, because that was the bigger one. I don't have that because I probably, if I did found it, it would have been amongst this lot. But yeah, there is definitely some singles that I'm still intending to get. They are quite pricey nowadays because I've seen some of them like $24.99, and then you got ones that are like $14.99 and so on. But yeah, onto CDs, I might end up skipping, the ones you've probably already seen from my videos, so there's probably no point. Well, you've seen these anyway, and the video DVD, CD, sorry. So that was them ones. So if you want to obviously see what ones I'm referring to, the Weller ones, right, then just watch that video that I was in Manchester, which is my first video. To make this not go on longer as well then, which will be much more handy, is this. I got this day. I'm really downed about that, but you could probably can tell where this has come from. But nowadays this is actually quite rare and hard to get now. So I've resulted on to going on there and getting it. That's the reason why. We obviously probably might not know what website I'm talking about, but CEX, unfortunately. This obviously came from CEX, and more than as you can tell, I think it was the last one, so that's the other reason why I went for it. It cost me £3, so probably compared to like if I see it in a record store, probably in better condition as well, they'd probably be charging me maybe like, I don't know, £20 maybe, something silly. Especially when surprisingly in I think it was Vinyl Exchange, because I might remember the name from the other day now. Vinyl Exchange, yeah, they might have been charging me like £20 for it if I see this in there. But yeah, I think this is very nice to get because I've looked online. I don't know if this is the same version or it might be another version which has got like CDs and DVD in it. I'm not sure. Like a bigger version of the CD that I've shown. Obviously the little smaller CD I showed the other day when it from HMV, if it comes up from HMV, when I paid $12.99 for that. But yeah, I think there was one with a CD and this DVD. I can't remember off the heart. But yeah, this is obviously just all the DVDs on it because they can only sell DVDs now more online. They can't do CDs anymore, unfortunately. So, you know, CDs is killed and taking them all away because, let's face it, if they still did CDs there and stuff, people would, you know, still be selling them. We could get easily still people thinking, yeah, I could get a Paul Weller one still easy from there. Or, you know, other bands I'd like because, you know, you can go to some stores and there were some good ones. Once before I did get, you know, my Stranglers one, which was Gospel Truth. I saw it online. It said apparently the my nearest one was Cambridge. They had it, and I couldn't believe it. You know, the case at the front, probably I was just doing a demonstration. Case at the front here and stuff wasn't in great condition. I think it came off easy like that. I'm not going to pull this because obviously that'll break it. But yeah, it came off easy, and I thought, oh, that's brilliant. But if it's from that store, you're going to expect that. But yeah, this one is not too bad at least. It's got just that of the downside, of course, you know, which is, but I'm not fussed because it's only just that bit in it, and this is quite rare to get these days, I think. It's got the booklet inside as well, you know, you can see booklet bits, which is quite nice. So that can include at least, because there might even be ones they could send you in it out of no reason. It might not even include that. But yeah, came obviously just the one disc DVD, which must be the only disc that was with it, so that came included. And yeah, I was super happy to see this as well. There is some other ones on there, so if you wanted to go and see X's website, they've got like Sonic Kicks is one, I think was like a DVD CD version. That one I would get, but you know, I'm not going to sit on there keep trying to buy DVD CDs and whatnot all the time. You know, because like I said, I'm trying to concentrate on the records at the moment, trying to get them out of the way because they're more pricey and annoying to get these days, which is true. Especially the ones I've never brought. Like I was looking again at my list. Literally, I've got. I can even try and get wherever my phone is from. Well, I'm using my phone probably, so actually, which is why am I saying it? But yeah, I was going to look at my list a moment ago and say which ones I still need to continue getting. But yeah, them ones that I still need to continue getting are more live ones at the moment. There's like a promo one, which I can't remember which one that is because I've never brought it. And then I think it was like the first ever one. So I can't really show this gap on here because, well, I could maybe move my camera. Like this gap here and stuff, where you could probably see, like, you know, this bit in between these two came out. Was it here? Wait. I think it's, yeah, between these two first albums there you can see, and there's like a missing sleeve here and stuff. That of course was like, you know, that of course is, you know, the one missing I'm talking about. I think it was Go Woods one, which is the live one. That one I'm hoping to get next month, and then the promo one, which would go in this sleeve, so I'll just cover my whole camera. That was, I think, after just, because I looked on Discouragers and went through them all, after Heavy Soul apparently, but it was way before Days of Speed as well, and Heliocentric, yeah, Heliocentric was, yeah, before, so Days of Speed, if I believe. And then of course you've got, you know, after that, Illumination, there wasn't nothing after that, and then you had, I think, yeah, I think it was Studios 150, wasn't it? Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Studios 150, and then As Is Now, I think. Yeah, As Is Now, and then after that was the one I just said recently, when it was just quite rare to get and cost me 200. Catch the Flames one. Yeah, that's obviously then going from Descending Order and what I said about all my records and that. But yeah. Hey ho, anyway, I don't want to keep dragging on this video at the moment because I can tell I'm going to keep going further. It's going to be too long. But thank you for watching. That was obviously not intended to do, but I thought, you know, I'd just quickly do it because of the weekend and stuff. Show you, you know, that one that came today, and then them singles I tried to do the other day as well, at least. The next video, as like I say, will be a while. I'll update it. Will be mainly on these, my records. So they'll be on that and stuff. And then once I've got mostly, you know, Paul Weller ones out of the way, like mainly his albums, I'll probably then go on to another sort of like band. Maybe I'd say the Stranglers, maybe I might do, or I might do the Dams, or it could just be my odd ones, like, you know, for example, so it would just be like Bruce Fox and Wilco, them sort of things and whatnot. So yeah, it would probably be like that sort of thing. And then once I've got more singles and stuff, then I'd more do like a singles one, or once I've got all the singles, it varies from it. The singles could take me a while and it can be very expensive. So yeah, that's what I'm mainly concerned about. But thank you for watching, and yeah, subscribe to this and always keep updated because I always make sure that I post, you know, updates, especially if there's anything. And yeah, thank you if you've subscribed so far, and for also for watching, and yeah, definitely like, share and continue, because you never know, one day you could see a record that you might be after. And yeah, you might come across it yourself. But yeah, thanks for watching.